What's up guys, Infernape here, and I cannot believe that I actually hit my subscriber goal. I am going to do the Bean Boozle challenge at some point this week. To be honest, I didn't actually think I was going to reach it, so I haven't actually bought Bean Boozled yet, but I am going to buy it this week, and I'm going to film the video this week. But now let's get back to the video at hand. I've actually seen this done by many different YouTubers, and I'd like to try my own hand at it. I'm going to put together Ash's Ultimate Team. I went through all of Ash's strongest Pokemon in this team builder website that I found on Google, and I've actually come up with the strongest possible team. If you think that I'm correct, let me know down in the comment section below, and let me know what you think is Ash's ultimate team. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's get the most obvious one out of the way. The first entry on this list is Pikachu. I'm pretty sure everybody saw this coming, but Pikachu is definitely one of Ash's best Pokemon and one of his best friends. He is taking down so many powerful Pokemon like Dragonite, Gyarados, not Luxray. It's just taking so many powerful Pokemon down, and it's just so amazing to see how far Pikachu has come ever since he was disobedient and wouldn't go into his Pokeball, even though he still won't go into his Pokeball unless the Pokemon movie counts. But it was only for a brief second, so I don't really think that counts. Plus, it was a movie, so it doesn't really count either. Pikachu has had so many moves in his arsenal, but his current one is now Thunderbolt, Iron Tail, Quick Attack, and Electro Web. I bet you didn't know about the Electro Web. Well, if you haven't seen some of the new episodes of the Pokemon on Sun and Moon series, Pikachu actually learnt Electro Web, which is kind of weird, because I didn't actually know that Pikachu could even learn Electro Web, but apparently it can. I would replace Electro Web with Volt Tackle, but, you know, anime. It's still an amazing Pokemon, and I just couldn't keep it out of this list. But I hope you're ready for the other 5, because I'm sure there'll be many, many surprises along the way. Okay, this is where the list is starting to get a little bit more creative. The second Pokemon on this list is Ash's Infernape. Now, I'm sure quite a lot of you will think I just put Ash's Infernape on here just because Infernape is my favourite Pokemon. I'm not putting it in this list just because of that. It is one of Ash's most badass Pokemon of all. Like, I actually think that it's actually got to be the best Pokemon on this list because, in my opinion, it's actually got the highest winning percentage out of all of Ash's Pokemon. And before you say, no, Goodra's got the highest, it's got 100%. No, it actually tied with Slurpuff and lost to a Bishop in the Carlos League. So I actually believe that Infernape has got the highest winning percentage out of any of Ash's Pokemon. To be honest, it was a bit of a toss-up between Infernape and Charizard, but I decided to give Infernape the edge because not only does it have more powerful moves than Charizard, if you don't believe me, go check the Black and White anime. And I know that Charizard has defeated Articuno, but Infernape's won more battles, and not only that, Charizard lost to a Dusclops. Yes, a Dusclops. So, Infernape definitely deserves this spot on the list. And if you don't agree, that's fine. You can have Charizard, but to me, Infernape is more powerful than Charizard. Alright, the third member on my team is my second favourite Pokemon of all time. And it is Ash's Greninja. I mean, come on. It's Ash's version of a Mega Evolution. How could I not keep it out of the list? Now, I know that Greninja has been released, and Ash is in Alola, and Greninja is in Carlos. But if we actually get to see Greninja make a return, then I definitely think that Greninja should be on the team. When it comes to winning percentage, Greninja is only just behind Infernape. So I definitely think that I should have included this on the list because it's Ash's version of a Mega. It's OP as hell, but its moveset is a little bit to be desired, let's be honest. Let's have a look at Greninja's moveset. We've got Water Shuriken, we've got Aerial Ace, we've got Double Team, and we've got Cut. Cut is crap, Double Team is meh, Aerial Ace is good for having like grass weaknesses, but why Water Shuriken? You could have taught it Hydro Pump, Hydro Cannon, maybe even Dark Pulse. Still, Greninja is still a very powerful Pokemon, and I couldn't keep it out of the list. Okay, now time for the fourth member of the team. This Pokemon may have the lowest winning percentage on the entire team, but it's still a really powerful Pokemon, and was the only Pokemon to take down Tobias's OP as shit Darkrai. I'm obviously talking about Ash's Sceptile. Now, Sceptile may be the weakest member on this list, but he's still very powerful. He was Ash's home and ace in the hole, so he's got to be pretty powerful. And he's racked up quite a few pretty decent wins. Like, he knocked out Spencer's Shiftry and Claydol, and like I said earlier, he knocked out Tobias's Darkrai, which has won 8 gym badges and pretty much swept through the entire Pokemon League, apart from when he battled against Ash. It's just so amazing to watch, and I really love that Sceptile. Now, I don't actually know if this is actually Sceptile's moveset, but I think it's Quick Attack, Leaf Blade, Leaf Storm, and Solar Beam. It's quite a decent moveset, but I don't get the point of having Leaf Storm when you have Solar Beam, because then the Solar Beam and the Leaf Storm will become extremely weak. But Sceptile is definitely a very powerful member, and I couldn't leave it out this team. Now, the fifth member is the only other Pokemon from the Kalos region to make it onto this list. And if you haven't figured out yet, I'm obviously talking about Ash's Goodra. Now, Ash's Goodra is the strongest Pokemon that he's got base stat-wise, and it is currently still in the Kalos region, working at some sort of wetlands, I think it is. But it's still a very powerful Pokemon, and I think the lack of Goodra battling has made it quite weak. That's why it didn't do too well in the Kalos League. But it's still a really powerful Pokemon, even though his moveset is a bit subpar. Now for the moveset. We've got Dragon Pulse, we've got Ice Beam, we've got Bide, and we've got Rain Dance. Dragon Pulse is really cool. Rain Dance is to help with its ability Hydration, but I don't really get the point of having Ice Beam either, because Ice Beam's only good against other Dragon types, but that's what Dragon Pulse is for. But out of all of the moves in the world, Bide? Really, Ash? Bide? Still, it's still a very powerful Pokemon. It's won quite a lot of battles. I think it beat Clement's Luxray, I think it was, in the gym battle. It's still a really powerful Pokemon, and I couldn't leave out the list. Now, the final member of the team is actually in the top 6 winning percentage in this Google Images that I found. It's a really powerful Pokemon. It's won Ash many battles, and I definitely think it is an amazing Pokemon, and definitely one of my favourites. The big fatty blob himself, Snorlax. Now, Snorlax has come in handy in many occasions. Let's see, the gym battle against Claire, the Johto League, let's see what else. Oh, there was the Battle Frontier, it came in handy in that. It actually beat 2 fighting types in a row, and it also knocked out a Grumpig in the Sinnoh League, although we didn't really see the full battle. I would have loved to seen the full battle, but, you know, they couldn't fit it in. I don't actually know its moveset. Let's have a look. Okay, we've got Body Slam. That's a decent move. Okay, Headbutt. Weird move, but okay. We've got Hyper Beam, obviously because it's a Snorlax. we've got Ice Punch. I like that move. Hold on. Rest? Okay, Snorlax has a 5th move, but I'm sure it doesn't have any more. Wait! Protect! Protect! This thing's got 6 moves! I'm just kidding, guys. I actually knew Snorlax had 6 moves. But still, this thing's got 6 moves! Did Ash hack it or something? Regardless on how Snorlax actually has 6 moves, it's still a very powerful Pokemon, and I just couldn't leave it out of this list. And that's why this is Ash's ultimate team. I know that this team is quite weak to quite a lot of types, but if they use their non-stab attacks, they can actually take out quite a lot of the types that they're weak against. Not only that, they also resist quite a lot of types as well, which is an added bonus. So I definitely think that this team is Ash's strongest team. And there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. And I definitely think I'll make loads of great videos just like this one. Before we go, say hello to Parker. Parker, say hello to your adoring fans. Look how cute he is. Oh, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this with a friend. Oh, I'm so cute, so do it please. You heard what Parker said. Be sure to give this video a massive thumbs up, share this with a friend, leave a comment down below, and if you're new, subscribe to my channel to be an Inferno today. Okay, that's all from me, so until the next time, this is Infernape, signing off. Bye!